Welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 26 of our legendary Yuan Bo Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we have ourselves a clash once more between the Iron Hide and the Iron Dragon, where the Auto Resolve thinks we are going to be getting our cheeks kicked. We very well could, but we've got rockets and we've got lots of archers on our side as well as a few angry flying kitty cats, so I think we should be just fine. Cathayans, the war. Okay, so our battlefield is a bit on their side, at least to start. We'll start our deployment over here, and we will definitely be setting up... Really, we get the high ground over here as well. Well, very interesting deployment zones and deployment options here for us. Over here may be the better call, but then we have the Arachnaroks right on our back right off the start, which then allows us to deal with them with our crossbowmen before the rest of those enemies get too close. So we'll have some elite Jade Warriors up front. I'm gonna have the firing rockets all the way up the hill, trying to deal with the enemy artillery as soon as we can, and then switch targets to hitting everyone in the valley as they come through. Only issues is these trees are getting in our way. It does look like they do that from both sides. This does look like the cleaner firing angle, though. So we'll go ahead and have fire rain rockets set up over here. Yeah, the much cleaner firing angle. Get some Jade Warrior halberds, or normal Jade Warriors, that is, up front. Get the archers behind them. Our peasanty boys. Crossbow team next. We do want them kind of in the woods. We'll pull them up so they're on the angle here. That way the fire rain rockets can blast over the top and hopefully not do any, if at all, damage to friendly troops.
The Celestial Faithful!
Lions. The excellent Green Guardian. G1, we want you in the middle here because otherwise you're going to get shamacked.
Jade Warriors!
Get Jade Warriors defending the flanks and the rear. And then the Celestial Dragon Guard up front here too.
The Celestial Faithful! Stone and steel!
Alright, because we don't have a ton of frontline guys, we'll just keep you Jade Lances next to our firing rockets to start. That way the Harmony is active. Have them pull over to the side. We won't really need to defend this angle if we are playing it properly, but we'll be smart with it. Alright, everyone in their units. We've got our single entities, our infantry squad, still one in guard mode, missile troops, also in guard mode, and then our flyers and other cavalry. Let it begin. Go ahead and move on up. Firing rockets aren't able to hit anyone just yet, so we'll move them up ever so slightly.
Defenders of Cathay!
Jade Lances follow them up a little bit there as well. You're gonna start getting rocks chucked at us pretty soon.
Hunting down villainy!
Hunting down villainy.
Repositioning!
Alright, a Ragnarok. Let's see what we got here. Constellation of the Dragon is only 33% armor piercing. Let's just go ahead and bully these orc biggins. See how many of these clowns we can get into a fight with Jiao Ming. Are they just gonna run away? Interesting. Jiao Ming, you fall on back a bit then. Lions, stay away from the javelin men. Be chucking stuff at you. Rockets fire on the nasty skulkers. Should be a perfectly good target. Alright, we've got the Black Works caught now. We're gonna go ahead and drop down the Constellation of the Dragon. Good shot. Switch back to here. Constellation smashes down. Actually doesn't do that much damage to those Black Works. A scary unit. Quick rip down some final transmute though. On everything in there. And now we go maul the rock llamas. There's one in the center. We'll go after them first. Get in there, cats.
Hunting down.
Meow meows of doom. Good old fire breath. They're having the worst day. Can you go drop in some piercing on the fire rain rockets? Thank you kindly.
Iron wind.
Crossbows to go ahead and start blasting. We'll have good old Jolly Green Giant start moving in.
Metal and
Drop this clown's armor by as much as possible. Alright, Lions, we'll just hit this group here. Drop their leadership as quickly as we can. We'll let them hit for a second, and then we'll drop the leadership. And they charge. That's one down already. Go ahead and give everyone here a little bit more flaming damage. Make sure the missiles are actually blasting in at the Black Orcs for me. Jiao Ming, let's go ahead and turn into a Dragon. Yeah, they were waiting in the wings with the spider. I just wasn't fast enough. Get up in the air there. That is bonus versus large that spider has. Silliness. We are getting a little bit blasted by their artillery now.
attack in unison.
Make sure every single one of our archers is firing on the same unit. A dragon, or an iron dragon. Let's come on in and... Well, let's go after... And go after Grimgore. He's going to be trying to smash through our lines. Hold them wide. Jade Warriors, you help here.
Guided by ancestors. Ancestors decree.
It's not like pump wagons are being a huge nuisance.
Peasant archers.
Iron Dragon, you circle around a little bit. Torch these guys. Battle Cats, you're getting a little bit too shot up. These are just the rusty arrows, though, so let's go after these rock labas. Metal spells needed. Go ahead and drop in Guinness Golden Hounds here. Terracotta Sentinel is winning its duels, but man, just barely. Jiao Ming throwing hands with Grimgore. Going about as well as you'd expect. All crossbow teams turned fire. Guess they were too close to Grimgore. Oh, they're out of ammo. That works just fine for me. Cavalry teams move in and chase off these snotling bunk wagons. Would have probably been good to use them earlier on, huh? The rusty arrows are trying to fight. Even in the woods, our lions are... Don't you know the lion is the king of the jungle? Rusty arrows should be running for the hills. And then we'll get this last group here. Lower their leadership. There's one Black Orc standing in the middle. Grimgore is beating the brakes off of Jiao Ming. To be fair. The Iron Dragon would have had a heal pop if he dropped in health too far, so I wasn't really worried about that fight at all. Jiao and the Celestial Dragon Guard could have handled. That's victory, though. Decisive win. That's right, Grimgore. Beat it again. We will take the replenishment since there's another army right behind them. Let's see if Zugrak's willing to fight. We might be able to take them both down here. One fell swoop.
Dragon.
Right, Jiao Ming. So the Constellation of the Dragon definitely let us down there. Probably going to want to come on in and start working on his normal troopers, so we'll keep going down on the unyielding path there. Pass out some of these other points here. Skyfire for Chan. Magic reserves here for our Astromancer with that group. Then let us auto-resolve Zugrak and Grimgore, please. Let me do it. Saw what happened that last time. That's right, even with your spawn, no chance.
Is with us.
We will take the experience.
Dangerous to live.
Zajar Face Smasher has had the tables turned.
Allows it. A voice.
Keep moving on down to Fingliang Yu, then Squish Bull Mallet Hands, and his Noblar Hordes. 169 kills for the Knights of the Black Rose, but nowhere near our crossbows. We'll just go ahead and occupy Blood Peak. Thank you kindly. Now we own pretty much the entirety of the Mountains of Morn. Village is going to come on in. Looks like he's going to go after Crag Vrag and Gorger Rock, so as per usual with the AI, avoiding any of the hard battles at all costs.
Celestial General.
We can't get anyone in a single turn, so we'll just hold off on that. We'll take our Bone Giant and keep moving.
Leader of men.
We've got Demahar moving on in. Demahar. Man Bane. Not so worried about you there, friend. Let's start working through our province tab. We have so much land. Celestial Lake we are saving for. Shangwu, we are in Yin Harmony, so let's go ahead and grab whatever we need to get out of. The Palace of Scrolls is quite nice, too. Yeah, so any of these growth buildings we can go ahead and get rid of now. Administration Center, gone. And that'll pretty much take us out of this alignment right away, won't it? I guess we'll just replace that one with some walls. That'll be just fine. For the Forest of the Moon, we could upgrade Kunlun, or... yeah, well, we'll just go for the Village of the Moon. Get maximum growth going down there. Gunpowder Road. I definitely want the upgrades to Nangao and its armories. The Alchemist Sky Tower. What else would we want at Nangao? Nangao would definitely have plenty of explosives, because we've got the forge down here at the bottom. Gunpowder units would be all over the place here. Let's just go for the walls. Get a little Yin alignment, get this thing up to tier 5. Then walls at non-lead, just in case. Don't think we're going to have the Bastion breached probably ever again, but the second we say that, perfectly in harmony here, so no reason to ruin anything.
Lord Magistrate.
And with the defeat of Grimgor, we can pretty easily move in and deal with Karakazorn now.
Fire and metal.
Awesome. Jing, there's no real reason for you to be down and ready. Let's come on in March stance.
Let nothing slow you.
And we can
Observe
move to deal with Kugath.
The Lord
And still steering Wallman down. You want to stay in your Dark Forest, that works fine by me. We're at 1 yen, so let's go ahead and come on over and grab a Yang building. Balance allows us to move through the provinces much more rapidly. Hawks Marsh, we go for the upgrade to the good old Clay Depot. That looks to be everything we can do for this turn. So we've got Garrison Lords unavailable, but that is Yu Fu here at the Fuming Serpent. Oh, indeed. Oh, she can't even reach this invasion force. Well,
Never flag, never falter.
let's hit this one in March.
Spread the Emperor's word.
Surely it's not that big of a deal. Yep, decisive win.
Fight in perfect
No problem.
harmony.
He will take the experience.
Cannot be suffered to
And then those raiders are gone. We'll march back on down
live.
towards
Adorn my
the
chamber
Store
in
Tower.
finery.
You pretty much always want to just hit those forces before they get to you. Unless you just want more experience or a tougher fight. Sentinel of Time's under our control, and so is the Mangrove Coast, so most of Lustria has been subjugated.
Celestial General.
Alright, lads, we are... oh, I thought that was under siege. You know, we've just got muddled mines.
Celestial General.
That's no big deal.
Never. Attention.
Then we have you sprint back over to the Golden Ziggurat. You just wouldn't be able to make it. Not worth then. We'll just switch into a camp stance.
The trials ahead. Muster to our
And
strength.
perhaps we'll grab in some more units through Allied, or otherwise. Golden Order, do you have any of the Hochland long rifles or anything fun? No. More Knights of the Black Rose. That's boring, though. We get some free workers. Guess we're paying them more than the Chaos Dwarves probably are. Alzen has... we have Wayfarers yet? We've got the Deepwood Scouts, which are great. The Way Watchers are better in every way. And for Kimry, we have nothing. Okay, fair.
I must keep our forces in balance.
John, what are you really missing out on? Some front line. Let's give you 1 spearman there, and then there's a few more through global. The 1-turn global spearman is fine by me. Yuan Mao now moving in. I've got her just outside of Rakarth's movement range. See what he's up to. And several of our other armies are moving on down too, which means auto-resolves for the rest of Rakarth's faction, pretty much. Now, Ying, yes, ma'am, you're going to be staying here. Moving to the Turtle Gates, probably not a bad call. Let's switch over to the Dragon. Kind of balance between them. The Gates can easily defend themselves against the likes of even Chaos Giants, which would be probably a pretty fun battle.
Serve from the
Skip
front.
through. Ignore all of our notifications except for our commandment ones, which will go for melee defense for armies in the province for dealing with the invasions. And that'll be the turn. Oh, what would appear but a Maledicta Pathguard? Oh no. So they were right outside. Well, Yang Kang, or Zhao Kang, that is, we need to defend ourselves, but the Black Guard is a terrifying force. This is a pretty elite group here. Alright, peasants. Hold the line. Alright, our only hope is to drown them in an absolute deluge of arrows. So we'll just go ahead and throw the Jade Warriors up front. Receive a pounding from the Medusa. How fun. Do 4 archers up front here. And just have layers of peasant archers in the woods. Let's go. We need them far enough apart that they can keep firing. So 2 more over here. Pretty flanking forces. We've got spears ready and able to die for the cause. Grab a few other spearmen and have them get ready to do the same. Alright then. The trees should keep us a little bit protected from the likes of the Doomfire Warlocks, but they're going to be a nightmare incarnate. So you sit up on top, and then we'll have you get ready to drop down lightning on the Blackguard. Alright, troops form up. And our graceful battle cats. Let's do it. Alright, Asler, we're gonna need you to come on in and do some serious work. We're gonna rotate the group a little bit. Those shots into these Dark Riders. One of them falls. Excellent work, Crane Gunner. They're a sniper extraordinaire. Let's go for these repeater crossbow guys. Fireball coming our way. Please. Explodes right in the middle of our spearmen. Oh, that's not great. You want to avoid those. Here comes some more lovely Doomfire Warlock spells. Bring the lions in to start doing some work. Archers, you do your thing as well. The Warlocks have to go. Youch. Okay, Reaper Bolt Throwers are destroying our poor lord up top. You come into the trees then. He's gonna start throwing fireballs at you as well, which is very fair. Go ahead and block her shot back at her. Doing more damage to friendly troops than anything else anyway. So many Doomfire Warlocks just kind of blitzing around. Repositioning ourselves is actually a bad idea for the most part. All of our archers aren't firing those, so let's turn in and shoot some Doomfire. Destroy those Doomfire Warlocks. Now we'll have you guys come back around. Lions of Doom. Hit them. We'll drop lightning where we can. good deal of moving in all in one spot.
Minds as one.
Love these spears, come on out.
Heavens away.
Half of our archers are kind of too scrunched up to do anything.
Naturally. No
Lord, you keep on moving around the back side here, passing off your buffs where you can.
Steel. I am ascendant.
Better spread apart a little bit here. We need the lions to get away. Did not need them getting caught in with the likes of the Blackguard. You go chase off these shades. Perfect target for you. Block the shade shot back at them, which they immediately recover from. Pretty smart.
Subordinate only to
Come on, Aster, we need you badly. Fight with those shades and dual weapon, which is a bad fight for them, but someone's got to do it. You fire through the woods, get everyone firing on them.
Understood.
Lions are struggling a bit there, so let's pull them through. Fire through the shade should actually work pretty well. We've got free reign now to get into the back line. Try to do the same thing with the other lion, but I don't know if it's going to work out for us. Come on, Asler, we need you now. Lightning down. They're just trying to keep him bogged down for any amount of time. Alright, archers, keep doing your thing. Lightning. Very effective.
There must be order.
Put down this other one next. And they are keeping those Reaper Bolt Throwers on our lord there.
Dragon.
Everyone on the front line. Murderous Prowess has been popped. Come on, Construct Lions, do it. Hold the line.
They will perish. I must march.
A little heals. Circle round now, because we should have plenty of, the Lions should be able to deal with these guys. We're losing the Jet Lion. Crumbling away.
Archers, immediately.
Our whole peasant army definitely needs to be upgraded.
The Celestials faithful.
Well, they can, though. I guess more and more of our fireballs are actually making it through the woods, which is no good. We'll just keep dropping down lightning.
Celestial splendor. The path is set.
Alright,
Take
fine,
it
Medusa.
forward.
Bolt throwers are gone. Let's move in on these shades next.
Magistrate, repositioning.
Keep moving around there, Magistrate.
Heading out.
A little swirl of doom.
The celestial
Shades are fairly weak right now. Try to catch the Medusa. We might be turning this thing around now. His spinning is going to be working out fantastically. Then charge these bleak swords as a group. More lightning spells and these Blackguard.
I hear the heaven.
Pull away from Blackguard yourself there. Keep weakening that melee attack.
There is a way. I will go.
Buff these Jade Warriors a bit more. Come on. Those missiles flying. Buff them up. Buff these Jade Warriors up again. Yeah, that hurts real bad. Keep rotating. Lion, go ahead and scare off these bleak swords next. We're gonna be down to the very last soldier if we manage to pull this one on off. Focus all arrows on that Medusa because she is being a nuisance. Miscast for Maledictus. Send in the angry Jade Lions. Just keep her pinned down for a moment. Even with all of the losses in the world, we managed to come out on top. The Peasant Tide is victorious. We need to run down as many of these surviving Druki as possible. I'll catch you all in a moment. No, Maledicta guards the paths no longer. 183 kills for their Medusa, but didn't matter, we just had way too many. We did lose our Jet Lion, but there are always more in the forges, so we'll get another one crafted on up pretty soon here. Let's go ahead and grab the extra gold.
Their deaths benefits no one.
And Rakarth moves in on the golden ziggurat. How brave. We'll take this loss. You, Scarface. Puppets of Mistral also taking the opportunity to go for the easiest targets. Yeah, we'll just give this one to the auto resolve as well. Yeah, sorry, we don't blame them. Our Empire is way too powerful to try to threaten directly. Just pick away at the small new gatherings in our Empire. That's pretty much the only way to do it. Alright, so you can come on in and just form back up at the Star Tower. Let these lizardmen try to invade. Golden Ziggurat's gone. And so is Gorger Rock. Now, though, have a mastery of Yang, so the Celestial Dragon will raise us all up. We need only to heed his wisdom. And so, by tapping the flame within their souls, Dragon Emperor's soldiers shall become tireless. Got an invasion imminent. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Yuan Bo, there's pretty much nothing left for you to fight. Alright, quick jump cut, had a call come in from the Mother Wizard, which can't miss those. So for Yuan Bo, we will have you just come on down to set up in the Southern Citadels, I believe. We don't really need maximum replenishment, so we can just kind of press on through out from Kikes. But I think the Skaven are going to be the most important for us to deal with fast, so let's have him come on down to Mangrove Coast.
Tell the soldiers, move.
I'm just going to sit outside. 3 more turns before rush construction.
To think is never a moment wasted.
We could just give Yuan Ye her replenish for her recruitment now. I just don't think we'd be able to hit the Dusk Peaks yet.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
You, Shogungan, come on down to the Citadel of Time.
Ancestors.
We'll go threaten Kikes from this
Allocate
direction.
shifts as required.
Good business. Now Rakarth is
Celestial General.
posted up in the Ziggurat, but can I have these other 2 armies reach him?
General.
So, I mean, he's not the most threatening at the moment.
Rank idiocy.
General of the Celestial
Rank
Host.
idiocy. We'll find out, won't we? Alright, Valiant defeat it says until we bring in our reinforcements. Of which we have many.
I prefer some ground where the enemy is in place.
Maybe it's close enough. We'll just go ahead and auto-resolve it.
Celestial General.
Should work out just fine for us.
I'll fight from the front.
Yoink. Close victory. Do we lose the Lions? We lose one of the 2 Lions. I think that's actually a fine trade. We'll deal with Rakarth. We'll lose 1 Lion, and we'll recruit them up through Global.
The fine base of operation.
It is but a creature made of stone. East Master of None. Less leadership for enemy monsters units, and more bonus v large for both of our lords here.
March
Which
with
is
me.
great. Yanwo, you turn around and start heading towards the Great Turtle Isle with all of your
Take up
Astromancers.
positions.
And Gung Yang, you just stay here at the Golden Ziggurat, of
Leader
course.
men.
We will do the Obsidian Quarry. Now we'll go for the Archer platforms there. Chamber of Visions, we'll grab the Medicinal Plant building.
Celestial General.
And get Yuan Mao moving down towards the Great Turtle Isle.
Finally, dry land.
Finally. Dry land. Astromancer skills to pass out. We will go for Earthing.
Lord Majesty.
Magical Reserves. Jiaokang the champion. We'll give you
The coast would be a welcome retirement.
probably specialist drills. Giving us infiltrators and beast wardens. Removes all bonus versus infantry. That gives a bonus versus large for a assigned characters. We'll probably just want to give these to a normal unit that already has bonus versus infantry.
Sure.
Or bonus versus large, that is, so that way we can just boost it up even further.
Servant of the Dragons.
You two. You already have Earthing, you do indeed. Arcane Conduit as well, so we'll just upgrade Comet of Cassandora and come on over to Spread Control.
First among warriors.
Go Quartermaster for less upkeep. We got so many skills passed out. Mentor for Zhao Ming. Earthing for you, Jiwan. Feng Liang will give the Might of Heaven and Earth, so her spellbook is all maxed out good. Earthing here. For Muji, the Gate Master, we will grab a Deadly Blade. Or I guess hard to hit, that is. Melee defense first, always. Especially when fighting as Grand Cathay. When you were playing as maybe the likes of Korn, then melee attack is a little bit better. Because you're just trying to rip through the enemy before they even get a chance to hit you back. Defense matters 0. That Yin Lodge upgraded. The 30,000 gold. Yeah, Zhao Kang, you need to just leave. Let them hold the line there on their own.
I will.
I will. That's Tyrion's job now. You have done your part.
Your services are required.
I would go ahead and upgrade Skeggy up to tier 4. Over in the Ancient Giant Lands, I think most of that we're going to kind of remain as is. We'll upgrade Fuheng. Baleful Hills, we'll just go ahead and chuck in the Stockades, or does this give us more control? Corruption drop and Corruption drop. Yeah, just control it is. Or I guess the garrison building it is. Altar of the Horned Rat, we'll throw in the defenses. Upgrading defenses is always kind of lame. We'll upgrade Hexen Waddle. Rakuten. Actually in a pretty safe spot, so yeah, Rakuten will take up to the next tier as well. Then we can start benefiting from the maximized Tusk compound. Mount Lee, absolutely. And now we can no longer upgrade here the Nongcheng Basin. Well, that's all of our gold. It goes really quick, even with 20,000, especially with an empire like this. From here, then, we have you.
Celestial General.
Start moving towards the Foundry of Bones.
From the front.
Camp on up and get moving. It's going to be a hard journey. We will give the Bloodwind Keep over to these guys. Enjoy. We've been very low for the longest time. Yeah, you enjoy that keep, and I'll give all your money. Moving up to negative 34, so that is a lot of positive.
Enforce the dragon's will.
Being that friendly with the Chaos Dwarves is usually not the smartest idea. Only Terracotta Sentinels didn't take 4 turns. We'll just come on back to the Snake Gate to grab them in a moment.
The Storm Dragon.
Yeah, Ying, you hang out here, even though you could probably move in and deal with Dimhar. We'll let them come to us. Upgrade that gate building. Anything else back in Cathay? Funnily enough, no. We could go for some upgrades here at Knobbly Gorge, which I definitely think I will. We can snag walls as well. Let's not do the control building, we'll go for the walls instead. That way we have somewhere to fall back to.
Magistrate stands ready.
Which I'm gonna do, because here comes Kugath as well. Oh boy, they coming.
Lord Magistrate. 40.
You can just set up and wait for Kugath.
Experimentation.
We've got 2 ambushes ahoy.
Master.
That should be exciting. Looks like they actually succeed. With Tea Parlor in the Valley of Horns, and then have Zhao Ming finish off Grom the next Snappa.
Wrath of Shaman.
Grom the next Snappa.
The infinite might of
No longer.
Shanyan. Province expand.
We will melt Karakazorn back on down to proper looks. And we'll have Feng Liang move up towards the Titan's Notch here. She can hold the line against Village. She's just going to keep claiming settlements. Greg Vrag is next. It's a... it can't defend itself. Looks like it might be able to. Well, they have no flyers. Okay, never mind. The Exalted Heroes both are on their discs already. Never mind.
Shaper.
We'll upgrade the Titan's Notch, then we'll defend there.
The Iron
Yao
Dragon.
Ming. Let's go final point into Unyielding. 6 more attack and defense.
Of iron.
And then for Jiwan Zhu, we'll just give her Final Transmutation. Good stuff. Secondary point into Mentor for Yuan Bo.
Useful tool in the right hands.
What are you guys up to? 41 and 52, so you finally are on par with the Jade Dragons Warriors, which is good for you guys. Now we'll come on in. Magnetic Polarity is not super exciting. So we'll just move through Sea Dragon Edict into Nanyao Forges. We'll just do this one first, otherwise it's going to apparently take us through Magnetic Polarity first.
Investment
Oh, thank
in
you.
the future.
Storm Dragon. I don't want to see if there's any more units yet. Knights of the Black Rose are not what I want. Everyone else just doesn't have enough allegiance points just yet. Let's see if there's any new missions we can take on. There's an army there and one down here with Fabrigear. We'll accept this mission. Mark Wyland wants us to defeat Icket Claw, Pestalost, or Nooch. Nooch Hemlock. Let's go after a Nooch then. That gives us the most. Or not. Guess that's a new couple missions now for us. We'll zoom on back in here to Yuan Bo. Skip through all of the other notifications there. What control here in the mountains? Perfect.
General of the
We've gone through all of our
Celestial
damage
Host.
buildings. Because we don't have the gold for it, we'll end the turn.
Excuse me. I have calligraphy to practice.
Excuse me.
Gorth
Always ended his defensive alliance. Alright, I tried. Oh, Village. You poor fool. He can't even take down the defenders of Crag Vrag. Our general is Gunbai, a peasant spearman. These Jade Warriors are allowing themselves to be led by a group of peasant spearmen. Something weird about that. I'll take the win, though. And the gold.
Give thanks to the moon.
Oh, hello. Demahar attacking the Turtle Gate, are you? Big mistake. And we'll take the gold.
They are sufficiently broken.
Beautiful. Down cargo. Ring Chang has discovered a rival's caravan dragged off the road and wrecked. There are no signs of the lost crew. Eaton is the guide's guess. However, there is cargo in the debris. All agree it's best to take what can be carried and move on. We'll grab the medicine, which will allow us to replenish in foreign territory and give us 8% more to that replenishment rate. Always the better choice. Yeah, the Warhostes are being clowns. That's alright. I'm going to keep giving them settlements, that way they have a little bit of a chance against us, and maybe we can try to get them on side. We'll keep trying. Kill Admiral Arathar. Sure. I bet we can. Let's move on up one more. Give it a little bit of replenishment.
Denied.
And the Tzeentch-marked Norskins shall be churned into paste.
Glory to the Emperor.
Alright, Miao Yang, it's time to start upgrading your forces. Let's grab through Global a few Celestial Dragon Guard. I think 3 is enough. We do need enough melee troops to trigger all of our
Weakness is not
all of our harmony.
tolerated.
Sky Junk as well. That looks glorious. Rebuild her starting army and give her the forces of the Emperor himself. Mingzhu, yep, see, like I said, don't like upgrading there. Yeti Peak is safe for now as well, especially with the death of Village. We'll come on up with her and just defend
Erect
Karak
a
Vlag.
shrine to our ancestors.
Karak Vlag shall be defended. Go ahead and upgrade Blood Peak. Karak Azorn as well.
I see.
Oh, look.
Potential.
The Karak Azorn Dawi.
Retribution!
They're bringing a... Is that a Demon Slayer? And a whole bunch of Blasting Charge Miners. Funnily enough, this actually would probably go pretty bad for us if they managed to make it into combat. It would explode so many Jade Warriors.
Duty and unity.
Go ahead and get rid of you. Give us a little bit more experience. Ding. Dimzad, hold fast.
Fire and metal.
then we'll just kind of sprint on down to the Valley of Horns.
Make
Stop all those choke points. From there, we'll see about giving him some golden order units.
Reverence
Since
remains.
in lore now we have in canon that he and
City Commander.
Balthazar Gelt are really good buddies. Romance, if you will. Let's go for get his Golden Hounds. My version is that they're more like a Sherlock Holmes and Watson duo, where both of them believe that they are Sherlock.
Master of the province.
Do we have an alliance with you where we're allowed to move through your territory?
With one so
Why are we still so low in reliability? We have so many active agreements that we should be
Strategize.
turning that around pretty easily.
Organize.
Everyone's building up armies. No one wants to come fight.
Your reverence remains.
Let's go replenishment. Let's go gold and an upgrade to Shambletown as well. And then
Lord
Ching.
Magistrate.
Let's go ambush. We'll come down to the bridge here. Ugath has what?
Could never betray.
Not a bad army here. Never underestimate how dangerous the Soul Grinder of Nurgle is.
Harmony.
3-round burst artillery is quite spooky. What's your scrap towers, though? Just a bunch of weakened Nurglings. I mean, I think with plenty of cannon application, we should be able to get rid of Ugath. Let's move in and get one more battle for us. Really a valiant defeat. If a couple of these guys manage to make it on end, we're in trouble. But we're gonna set the cannons to blowing up the Soul Grinder, and then switch them over to either going after Kugath or the big Thunderguff. Missiles versus slimy wet rock. Alright then, nice open field, we'll start deployment. This works well for both of us here. While this is high ground, we would be forcing them... Well, they would be firing on us right off the bat. We don't want that, so let's go cannons.
Thoughts in harmony.
Probably best call is just to come up this way here. Way less trees for them to be hiding in. We can use the ones behind us to advantage if we need to.
Never conquered.
Cannons up to about here. Let's go crane rifles.
Defenders of Cathay. Crane gunners.
Picking up either side there. We'll go with Jade Lances, ready to try to get involved with the Plague Toads as they come across the field. They stop them in their tracks for a few moments.
Chase the dragon.
We've got Jade Warriors. We're stopping anyone from coming through the middle.
Stone and steel.
Halberdiers directly behind them.
Thoughts in harmony.
And on both sides there, we've got a few crossbows, so let's go.
Crossbowmen.
Probably something like this.
Stone and steel.
Crossbowmen.
There we go. Rain rifles, crossbows, everyone should have perfectly fine firing arcs, except for maybe these crane guns here.
Stone and steel.
We'll up and around either way.
Crane gunners.
Maybe a little bit more like that. Should work out. I'll grab the lion, the murder of Crowman,
Never conquered.
which I believe in the audiobook is called a gaggle of Crowman,
Stone and steel.
which is definitely the proper ideology or terminology. Alright then. Grab our single entities. Infantry,
Jade crossbow.
missiles, and fast movers. Battle begin. We're just gonna have you
Cannons. Defenders of
rotate a bit their cannons.
Stone and steel.
I think with this group, ever so slightly. Ugath and company's just gonna sit back in the back. Okay, well, we'll send forward our blimp. Go get a battle blimp. Luckily, no flyers here for Kugath's side.
Grand cannon.
Unluckily, our infantry are going to be explosive fodder.
For Cathay.
Actually, pull them back a little bit.
Immediately.
Minds as one.
Show no mercy.
Kugath will heal, so maybe we go instead and try to get the whistling shots in
Stand your ground.
on the Soul Grinder. Speed that up as he slowly balloons towards the enemy. To see if we can dodge some of Kugath's Nurglings. Ah, there's the one unit of raw flies. So if they're sent forward, we're probably in a little bit of trouble. Try to hit them first then. As the whistling shots start coming on out, they're actually hitting some pretty good hits on Kugath. Let's get moving.
That is right.
Move quickly. As long as he's in range, these crane guns will keep firing. Shooting at Nurglings is not the best use of their ammo, but
Line sharper.
they're doing alright.
Eradicate them.
If you can hit the Soul Grinder a few more times.
Subordinate only to dragons. The path is set.
If we can lure the raw flies in where they're getting hit by our cannons, that'll be
Show speed.
just perfect.
It shall be done.
They will not survive for long.
Heading out.
Hidden foes have been uncovered. Oh no.
We must overcome.
Cannons ahoy.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see, are they going after the flies or the... Yeah, they're definitely going after the flies. A few of them just get destroyed.
Of cities.
Crane guns will take out those toads as they get a little bit closer. Let's send one unit of Jade Lances forward to kind of be fodder for the enemy artillery.
On to command. Take it, position.
Don't want to get too close to the flies, otherwise they'll come after him.
Path is set.
Glorious. Crane guns ripping into the toads. Now we'll actually go ahead. I'm going to take them off of Fire Will for a moment. Celestial Line, you go finish off what's left over there.
Notification of the war.
Ooh. Thought they were going to try to shoot through front of the units. Keep moving around here. You're getting hit by a few, but if we could kind of keep
I will claim
circling there,
seeking advantage.
that works out pretty well. Celestial Line, you stop these toads, which are getting destroyed. Take them off Fire Will as well just for now.
Cathay.
And catch the toads, please.
The celestial faithful. Guided by
We actually didn't tell them to fire, or to catch them.
warriors.
Come on, Alberts, do your thing.
Defenders.
Yeah, that works. Alright, you guys get moving.
There must be order.
Stay away from that artillery. Cannons, you now start dealing with Soul Grinder.
As one.
Fire at will for our crane guns. See the balloon getting hit.
The path is set.
Execute them.
The Iron Path.
Wheel. Defend the realm.
Crossbows turn and blast these chariots.
Defend the realm. Warriors.
No line sharper.
Don't want you too close there, but extra melee defense for these. Lion, drop in. They're just gonna try to go around. I see you. It's not gonna work, but I see you.
Grand cannon.
Keep giving them the old spiral of doom. You go ahead and fall back just a bit there, crossbowman. Albert's up. Go hit this one unit of toads, all as one. Fox Riders they may be, but not for long. Exalted Plague Bears are definitely going to be a big threat. Move them up just a little bit there.
Only to dragons.
Increase that damage. Well done, Jade Lances.
Harmony. Guided by ancestors. With
Try to get the full
pride.
surround off.
Cavalry. Jade Lancers. Seeking
Alright, Pox Riders are going to go ahead and stick in now, so let's try to pull the lances away. Crossbow teams, let's deal with the Barons of the Bog now.
Jade warriors. Minds as one.
Halberdier teams, get up here quickly.
For Cathay. Alchemist repositioning. Marching as a one.
Those chosen, another just normal Chaos Warriors. Let's go ahead and deal with
Fight.
Thunderguff
as a
then.
one.
Cannons, you start cracking down on Thunderguff.
Heading out.
Extra defense for the front line here.
Ascendant.
Get in there and help out.
Thoughts. Harmony.
Have one of the Jade Lances come through and help out with the guys in the front line over here, who are fighting all of the Nurglings.
The dragons chose me.
Focus down here. Where's my Metal Mage?
Sorcerer.
In melee. Not what you want to see out of your Metal Mage. Drop the Golden Hounds here. And then the Overcast Searing Doom as well.
As always.
Fall back just a bit. Keep blasting. The Thunderguff actually fall back because they've got the biological hand grenades they're going to send in. Cavalry come away. Same thing here.
It aids my step.
Alright, Crane Guns, keep cracking Thunderguff.
Body our crossbow.
You guys too.
Fail.
Lances come out, use the woods. Try to use the woods as cover. They've got some Nurglings into our front line there, just pushing them through, which is a brave strategy.
Cross a bow length. A trail of
So get his golden. Really, we can just go for the Overcast Searing Doom there. Circle back around and hit these Pox Riders. Halberdiers, catch them.
order and balance.
Just don't want to. We can't move the rest of our Jade Warriors.
Naturally, it pleases the dragons.
Now you stand here. These rifles working on the Festering Stooges.
That is strike.
Go ahead and give them a little bit more melee defense there.
Harmony of stone and steel.
Get his golden on the Stooges. Rifles, let's actually switch over to dealing with the Beast of Nurgle up front here. Cannons, he's staying just out of range. Let's correct that.
Jade crossbow. Harmonious rock.
Crash in, let's drop more Searing Doom here. We lost our Crowman, but that's alright.
Sun Yang's faithful.
Completely acceptable. Festering Stooges are getting some pretty good shots. Let's go ahead and increase the damage here. Switch over to blasting at these Forsaken.
My elixirs are ready.
Go ahead and sandwich the Forsaken, and we'll have you line come over the top, get us another good old leadership debuff. Switch to Nurglings. Have you just gotta keep circling.
Shaper of steel.
More Searing Doom.
Element.
Setting forth. Seeking.
Alright, drop that leadership. See a bunch of Nurglings to start disintegrating away. Let's go ahead and hit this group of Nurglings here. Looks like the beast is gone. I think we've got him. Let's take out the Frolickers Bubonic. Pull our lances back so they can actually get another charge in. You guys finally managed to deal with Ching. Good for you, bud. Be a little too late, though. You guys gets blasted away by the cannonballs. Doing a terrible job at dodging. And Globo Gem victorious. Ugath dealt with. And in short order, too. We only lost the unit of Cromans. We'll just have to send a letter over to Kuai Yin to ask for some more. Could be no problem. We will occupy.
Celestial Empire.
Scrap towers belong to us now. For all his poxes and foul contagions, Nurgle's fetid brewmaster was overcome in battle by good, old-fashioned brute force. A few cannonballs. So growth, and a less chance for plagues to spread. which is fantastic.
Lord Magistrate reporting.
So next now, after your mini victories, let's go actually and grab Whistling Bullets, which anyone he hits is going to drop their melee defense and attack. Good just to have, and then we'll also grab the Specialist Drills for the Infiltrator unit. Nurgle isn't immune to poison damage themselves, so you can drop their speed and melee attack and defense. For this Gate Master, let's go ahead and grab probably the ability to Cleanse Corruption.
Strategize. Mobilize.
We'll grab Evasion there. Perfect
Cathay
stuff.
Eternal. City
Here in the Scrap
Command.
Towers, we've got Yin Replenishment Building, which actually works gloriously well.
I can
Getting
visualize.
a huge, hefty chunk of replenishment there.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
Hang Zhang, I would prefer you get more troops through Global. Let's see how
The dragons would
doable that is.
Obedience. is
Global's all filled up. And we can get some through Allied recruitment. But nothing too useful. Still nothing too useful. We may just go for the Swift Shiver Shards, because magical attacks and 2 arrows at once are deadly to undead. We'll grab them as a skirmish cav, or a skirmish missile infantry that is incredibly dangerous, especially against the likes of Hex Wraiths. Alright, we'll have one more in turn here, and then we'll likely go ahead and end this episode. Yuan Bo, move on up. Let's get one more turn of replenishment before we charge you straight into combat. That is unless Yuan Ye can make it.
Now,
Ooh, she can.
the Celestial Command.
We'll be smart. We'll have her set up behind in an ambush stance.
Blend with
Good and cheeky.
For Cathay.
For the Sentinels, we'll get the increased walls, and we'll have Young Kang
Shogungan Lord.
go crunch kikes.
reporting.
Should be just a quick and simple, easy auto resolve.
Earn the Emperor's love.
Wow, we lost so many infantry soldiers. I'm just gonna go ahead and occupy.
An extension of the Empire.
No reason to build it up from scratch again. Your 3 kikes. We'll go ahead and just grab the Yin archer platforms right away. Great stuff. So with the death of Rakarth, Astromantic Relay going in 2 turns.
Harmony threatens our order.
We'll have Qianhuo be the one that defends the line here. Yuan Mao. We'll have you come and land at the Citadels. You and Shan Li hang out here.
We will.
We will. Give you a few more spears. Gong Liang, you come back to the Chamber of Visions.
Astromancer of the Celestial Court.
We'll use you as a spy there, Astromancer. And let's get Xiao Kang back to the Fallen Gates where we can hold the line here. And I guess just recruit nothing. He'll recruit nothing. Ooh, we can almost get an Elemental Incarnate of Beasts, which is absolutely what he needs. I also think Screaming Skull Catapults are hilariously strong, especially against the Druki. Alright, Province Tab, help us out. Mark to the old ones we can upgrade. Let's do it. 5 more turns here at the Imperial Road. Wuchao, we get the control building and upgrade Chi Mai. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. The Awakening, we will increase the Riverport, the defenses, and then also growth. Let's do construction cost and growth. And then we'll upgrade Flax, and then we'll get Pox Marsh next turn. Mosquito Swamps will upgrade Axolotl, since we have a lovely little bit of wood that we can generate from there. Same thing with wine here. More growth. And that's all our gold. So, I mean, Yuowu almost hit this
The storm
settlement. 4 more turns for Miao Ying to have some troops.
I stand apart.
Yufu, can you go ahead and just deal with Timo Zuma? Let's see how the archers and crossbow teams deal with this group of lizards. Oh no, Moctezuma fails.
Moonlight Water
Well, that's that.
No call for cruelty.
Seasoned campaigner.
Wind
She now has a
shaper.
forbidden
We
rod.
must be tireless.
Gross. So with this one on in, should have access to all of them now. Oh, it's locked for 3 more turns. Oh, so you can actually see exactly how long it takes for them to power up. Very fair. All I had to do was look. Good business. We shall skip on through. We'll come on back down to Yuan Bo. That'll be another turn.
What honor you do me with this embassy?
What honor you do me, Tyrion. He wants us to join war with Grytus for some gold. Sure. Right, the turn is again ours. We've got some hungry ogres here to try to face down with our shotgun crew. We'll fight them. There's like nothing here, so we'll give this one the auto-resolve, and that was actually pretty generous for us. Well done, auto-resolve. We will take the replenishment. Alright, on a eventful turn besides that, where Yin Yin rules over the Jade Sea and far beyond, and it is she who keeps Cathay's ports safe from crime and corruption. Only by the Sea Dragon's grace is fresh trade allowed or disallowed. So now we are making 34,000 gold a turn, which is proper bonkers. Yin walls there at Nongchang.
We are in need.
We'll do one more turn of upgrading. I will start to spend some gold. We are definitely in the snowball last stretch here for this campaign. Even if we were to start war up with even the likes of Tyrion, it would probably just be a few auto-resolves to victory. So Yufu, you go ahead and
Descended from celestial glory.
set up in the Star Tower.
Fly the Emperor's flag.
We will move on down to engage the Dusk Peaks then to get a bit of saving going for us. Oh, there's no Skaven here at all.
The dragon's command.
They may have just given up. Which also seems to happen after a time, where they will kind of cease to recruit new armies. Or at least good new armies. Here's Fabricator down here.
The council is his.
So, we'll auto-resolve. Z-Swan,
We will bring order.
37 in the fighting.
An extension.
Go ahead and claim it.
Empire.
4 of each stone and steel tokens, so let's go ahead and get us 1 of each. A commercial district. We'll go Fortress City first to get the final Bastion settlement. Oh, is the gate not high enough here? That's funny. So I guess we won't do that then. Fly line operations would be pretty dang good. We'll do supply line operations over here with Yuan Bo. I do love that you can give that to anyone, so if you're playing in a cooperative campaign, you can easily help out some friends. That Jade Dragon, though,
Master of the
seems like it makes him lose movement. He's in camp stance.
Cannot delegate this.
You cannot delegate this.
covert.
Take the sneaky approach. Indeed. Well, there's not much left to conquer. One more turn before the Astromantic Boon, I think, goes in on both of those there, so we'll want to start retreating back on towards the Sentinels.
Never flag.
Who deal with all those
Never
invasions.
falter.
Celestial General.
Go ahead and land down here at the Golden Colossus
Ready
instead,
to
since
sea legs.
Gongliang is here.
First among warriors.
What, one turn for both? Yep, so the Astromantic Relays are about to go on in.
The Celestial Court requires it. I
Heck.
desire their research.
We'll have you drop into in camp
Take time
stance.
to gain the enemy's measure.
Keep on moving. Nangao Forges gives us more income from industry because we definitely needed more income. In fact, we needed more income so bad we give ourselves another general. Let's go Lord Magistrate. That is Fleet of Foot. So it'll be extra fast on his blip.
Lord Magistrate stands ready.
And then we're gonna give this army.
None may refuse Cathay's call.
Let's go Air Force. We'll do Sky Junk. 2 lanterns as well.
Lord
We'll
Magistrate.
do Air Force and Artillery. Try to make our Malachi McKyson here with Cathay.
And
Put up the blue line.
Indeed.
And you, Zhao Kang.
Magistrates,
Have a pretty goofy army now. Let's keep bringing you back over towards, well, hanging out in the Fallen Gates is just fine. And we can go ahead and kick out 1 or 2 of these peasants.
Must make calculations.
Well, I guess not. Let's wait then. Alright. Where next to strike?
Dragon-blooded sugar.
We're trading with these Norskins, so they're not going to try anything. They've claimed the Gorger Rock, which is a little bit lame, but that's not that big a deal.
The Iron Dragon.
Oh, Ming, you hold the line here. We'll start you with Glowworm recruitment soon. Great Grim Top.
Be on guard.
What kind of plague are we sitting there looking at? A Skaven Plague. Pestilence and Nurgle gets more replenishment, frenzy, growth, construction time reduction. Oh, Skaven Plagues are great. Well, we're going to go ahead and press our advantage.
They cannot live.
There's going to be an extra long episode here. Oh, those are chosen. Oh, we've made a mistake. Oh, we've made a mistake. Well, this is great. We'll move Qing in with his definitely unprepared army. This one is going to be scary. They've got a Soul Grinder, lots of flyers, and Uncle Furuncle the Great Unclean One. So do we go speed, stock, and extra poison attacks on our Celestial? 145 speed. Night Fury. Well, that's all the time I've got for today. I have been at Space Was a Total War. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Yuan Bo episode. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne. See you on the next one.